Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, colourful cartoon animals and everyone else, welcome to Magic the Questioning, the card game quiz that asks the question, are you ready for 2025? Let's meet our contestants. How are you guys doing?
Oh, still doing this, huh?
Yeah?
If you say so.
What's that supposed to mean?
Oh, nothing.
Okay. Let's look at this week's categories. Cards on the Table is our first round where the questions are worth 1 point each. Look at My Rear is our second round with questions worth 2 points each. Ready Set Quiz is our third round where the questions are worth 3 points each. Vorthology is our fourth round where the questions are worth 4 points each. And Art Attack is our final category with a single question that doubles your score. At the end of the game, tally up your points and measure them against the point score chart so you can see how you rank and compare it with your friends and everyone else playing along at home and in the comments section. Will you come last but seeking? Maybe you're a contestant of perfection. Let's find out. So if you are playing along at home, get ready to write down your answers and let us know how you do in the comments below. And if you answer the question from the thumbnail correctly, you get to start the game with a bonus 4 points. That's 4 points right now if you knew that Soren's grandfather is named Edgar Markov. Soren's full name being Soren Markov, a surname that he shares with his grandfather, Edgar Markov. Now for the rest of the quiz. Here we go, round 1, cards on the table, our general card knowledge round. Question 1. The enchantment Triskaidekaphobia makes each player lose the game if they have exactly how much life? The enchantment Triskaidekaphobia makes each player lose the game if they have exactly how much life? Question 2. The card Blasphemous Act deals how much damage to each creature? The card Blasphemous Act deals how much damage to each creature? Question 3. By invitation only makes each player sacrifice creatures equal to a number of your choosing between 0 and what? By invitation only makes each player sacrifice creatures equal to a number of your choosing between 0 and what? Question 4. Emrakul, the Promised End's power, toughness and casting cost are all the same number. What is it? Emrakul, the Promised End's power, toughness and casting cost are all the same number. What is it? That's the final question this round. You have until the music stops to submit your answers, and once that's over, we'll find out if you were right. Start the music. Okay, time's up. Let's get some answers. And remember, 1 point this round for each one you answer correctly. Question 1. The enchantment Triskaidekaphobia makes each player lose the game if they have exactly how much life? 13! Triskaidekaphobia is the fear of the number 13, and so at the beginning of your upkeep, this enchantment will make players lose the game if their life total is exactly 13. Question 2. The card Blasphemous Act deals how much damage to each creature? 13. Blasphemous Act is a 9-mana sorcery that costs 1 less to cast for each creature on the battlefield, and the amount of damage it deals to them is 13. Question 3. By invitation only makes each player sacrifice creatures equal to a number of your choosing between 0 and what? 13. When you cast by invitation only, you choose a number, and each player sacrifices that many creatures. The number you choose can range between 0 and 13. Question 4. Emrakul, the Promised End's power, toughness and casting cost are all the same number. What is it? 13. Emrakul, the Promised End has a power, toughness and casting cost of 13. Let's talk to our contestants. How did you guys do? Yeah, alright. All the answers were the same.
Well, that's because Innistrad had a running theme with the number 13 and all of the questions were based on Innistrad cards.
Well, Innistrad Remastered is coming out and I love that plane, so it felt appropriate.
Uh-huh.
Oh. Okay. Now on to our second category, Look at My Rear, testing your knowledge of double-faced cards. Question 1. The back face of the white card, Archangel Avacyn, is which colour? The back face of the white card, Archangel Avacyn, is which colour? Question 2. The front face of the card Awoken Horror is named what in the ice? The front face of the card Awoken Horror is named what in the ice? Question 3. The back face of the card Averbrook Caretaker has what creature type? The back face of the card Averbrook Caretaker has what creature type? Question 4. The front face of the infamous card Insectile Aberration is named what? The front face of the infamous card Insectile Aberration is named what? You've got till the music stops to get your answers down, and then we'll see the results. Time's up, let's get some answers, and this time they're worth 2 points. Question 1. The back face of the white card Archangel Avacyn is which colour? Red. Archangel Avacyn is a white card, but to reflect her growing madness in the narrative, her back face is red. Question 2. The front face of the card Awoken Horror is named what in the ice? Thing. Awoken Horror's front face is named Thing in the ice. We were looking for Thing. Question 3. The back face of the card Averbrook Caretaker has what creature type? Werewolf. In fairness, even though Averbrook Caretaker's front depicts a human, it actually shares the same creature type with its back face of werewolf. Question 4. The front face of the infamous card Insectile Aberration is named what? Delver of Secrets. One of the most famous one-drops of all time, we were of course looking for Delver of Secrets. How do you guys feel that you're doing?
Another round of questions all about cards from Innistrad, I see.
Oh yeah, they were. Yeah, is that okay?
Whatever, it's fine by me.
Look, Purple, if you've got something to say.
No, it's fine. I'm sure you know what you're doing.
Round 3, and the category is Ready Set Quiz, all about the latest set, Innistrad Remastered. Question 1. It of the Horrid Swarm has what keyword ability first introduced in Eldritch Moon? It of the Horrid Swarm has what keyword ability first introduced in Eldritch Moon? Question 2. Which popular card depicting the likeness of professional player Tiago Chan has been reprinted in the set? Which popular card depicting the likeness of professional player Tiago Chan has been reprinted in the set? Question 3. Which 1-mana red enchantment originally printed in Mirrodin has been included in the set featuring new art? Which 1-mana red enchantment originally printed in Mirrodin has been included in the set featuring new art? Question 4. The cards Graph Rats and Midnight Scavengers meld together into an oversized card with what name? The cards Graph Rats and Midnight Scavengers meld together into an oversized card with what name? That's the last question this round, so get ready to finish writing before we find out the answers. And that's time. Every correct answer is worth 3 points, so let's find out how you did after these messages. Hi, it's me, from the thing that you're watching, and I come with a dire warning. This quiz, and quite frankly my entire channel, is in danger. I love making these types of videos, but they don't do very well numbers-wise. They're clearly enjoyed by a very niche audience, usually less than 2,000 people. You, that's watching right now. I make these videos for you. But YouTube's monetization is not very rewarding, especially for smaller channels that make niche videos like mine. I do have some videos that do well, but they tend to be highly critical or controversial, as negativity capitalizing on the current discourse will always get a click from people who are outraged and are looking for more fuel for the fire. But those types don't subscribe and stick around, and I only want to put out a video like that if I truly care about the topic and believe I have something valid to say. I don't want to be a full-time controversy merchant just to afford rent, and instead I want to make silly videos where I build dumb decks or talk about magic-themed pancakes for your entertainment. I want to make quizzes. I want to entertain you. But I also have bills to pay, and so if my only means of doing that is to get more views, and thus better ad revenue from YouTube, then the first change I would need to make is to stop making the monthly video that's seemingly guaranteed to not get a lot of eyes on it. But I don't want to do that. And if you don't want me to do that either, then please consider supporting me on Patreon. If only half of you signed up at even the lowest tier, which is £1 or seemingly $1.50 US, then I would have enough to live on. And that's all I want. If you can afford it, then there are higher tiers that include things like weekly opinion polls where we discuss interesting aspects of the game, access to early audio-only versions of these episodes that you can listen to as a podcast. Most tiers get your name credited on screen at the end of my videos. And even that £1 $1.50 tier will come with access to my monthly behind-the-scenes blog, keeping you updated on the channel. I want to keep doing this, but I need your help. So if you're able to, and if you've found value in my work, then please consider helping to save these quizzes and quite possibly my entire channel by becoming a member of my Patreon, link in the description below. Thank you. Welcome back to Magic the Questioning, where we're about to find out the answers to round 3, where every correct answer is worth 3 points. Here we go. Question 1. It of the Horrid Swarm has what keyword ability first introduced in Eldritch Moon? Emerge, a mechanic tied to the Eldrazi and how they warped the creatures of Innistrad. We were looking for Emerge. Question 2. Which popular card depicting the likeness of professional player Diego Chan has been reprinted in the set? Snapcaster Mage, and if I'm not mistaken, for the first time featuring the old-style retro frame border. We were looking for Snapcaster Mage. Question 3. Which 1-mana red enchantment originally printed in Innistrad has been included in the set featuring new art? Mass Hysteria, and you can see the original on the right there. The card was never previously featured in an Innistrad set, so it's odd to see it included in the remaster. And I should just say now that as of time of recording, the full set hasn't been revealed yet, so if another 1-mana red enchantment first seen in Mirrodin has been reprinted here in the set with new art, then I apologise for the ambiguity of this question. Question 4. The card Graph Rats and Midnight Scavengers meld together into an oversized card with what name? Chittering Host. Using one of my favourite mechanics, Graph Rats and Midnight Scavengers meld together to become the Chittering Host. How many did you guys get right this round?
Or as many as we could, I'm sure.
What is this energy that you're bringing?
Oh, you know, nothing.
Look, I like Innistrad. I've been wanting to do a quiz like this since I started, so yeah, all of the questions are about Innistrad. I like Theros. Shut up, Blue, nobody cares. I put a lot of work into this channel and I use these quizzes to have a bit of fun with it, to celebrate the positives of the game, and to talk about things that I find interesting, so cut the attitude, Purple, try and enjoy it.
Enjoy it. It's been a year and we're still chained to the podium, Red. We are your prisoners.
Ah, well, yeah, okay. Round 4 is Vorphology, all about magic's story and lore. Question 1. The Kessig Trapper Aelna has a partner, what is her name? The Kessig Trapper Aelna has a partner, what is her name? Question 2. The Angel Isabel is depicted on the cards Angel of Finality, Flameblade Angel, Clip Wings, and which other card? The Angel Isabel is depicted on the cards Angel of Finality, Flameblade Angel, Clip Wings, and which other card? Question 3. Odric's second in command, the red-haired Cathar Greta, is seemingly represented on which card? Odric's second in command, the red-haired Cathar Greta, is seemingly represented on which card? Question 4. If there's anything that a werewolf hates, what would it be? If there's anything that a werewolf hates, what would it be? Okay, the time's about to start again, so I hope you have all of your answers because this is the last point-scoring round. Here we go. Time's up, and remember, for this round, correct answers are worth 4 points. Here we go. Question 1. The Kessig Trapper Aelna has a partner. What is her name? Helena. Aelna's partner is the Kessig Ranger, Helena. Question 2. The Angel Isabel is depicted on the cards Angel of Finality, Flameblade Angel, Clip Wings, and which other card? Angel of Flight Alabaster. The fourth card depicting the narrative leading to the tragic demise of the Angel Isabel is the card Angel of Flight Alabaster. Question 3. Odric's second in command, the red-haired Cathar Greta, is seemingly represented on which card? Crusader of Odric. Greta is mentioned in the flavor text on a number of cards, but is seemingly only represented by the card Crusader of Odric. Question 4. If there's anything that a werewolf hates, what would it be? It's a collar, especially Avacyn's collar, the symbol of her church. This is the famously bad flavor text on the card Ancient Grudge. We were looking for the answer. It's a collar, especially Avacyn's collar, the symbol of her church. If any of you got that word for word, I will be amazed. Are you guys excited for the bonus round where you can double your points?
You know, you're going to have to explain at some point, you know that, right?
Yeah. They won't let me. I've said too much. Round 5 is Art Attack, where we slowly reveal a picture to you, and if you can name what card uses that picture as its art before the music stops, then you double your points and you double your score. So to be clear, see some artwork and name that card for double points. I hope you're ready, because here we go! That's time. Did you get it right? Well, if you said this was the art for the card Tooth Collector, a very weird looking dude, then you'll have just doubled your score. So now the question is, how did you do? Count up your score and let us know in the comments below. Well guys, how do you think you did? What was...
I think I saw something.
No you didn't, and even if you did, the only thing to see is some fun questions. And you can see more questions by joining us again next time for another episode of Magic: The Questioning. Thank you to everyone who supports the show, like Eggboy the particle that permeates all existence, and the rest of my patrons whose names are on screen now. If you'd like to submit a quiz question to the show, you can via my Patreon, as it's one of my Venus tier reward perks. I'd also like to give an extra special thank you to Brett Canny for providing the music for the show. Don't forget to like and subscribe and set your notification bell to all so you can be updated when our next episode airs. And until then, from all of us here in the studio, we wish you happy quizzing and we will see you next time. Freeze frame.